JJ, I asked you earlier this season if you felt like a real freshman, considering all the attention you're getting, and it's only been growing. And earlier this week, Coach Jay talked about your maturity, and Chip Kelly even says you're more of a veteran now. He doesn't even think you're a freshman. So how does that feel, just knowing that at this point in the season, you just keep advancing and advancing and growing?
Um, I say Coach Hartline told me the other day that you just been getting better and maturing from week 1 to week 9 that we on now, I should say. So I mean, it's just the way that I was raised and everything like that, just the maturity that I have, the way my parents raised me, just the way I go about things. I don't go about things as a freshman. I think I'm a senior, which I'm not. I'm a freshman. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and so we kept hearing about the offensive line, and that was a concern. But going into Penn State, they show up, and the entire team is excited for you guys. But entirely on the offense, there's so much selflessness we're seeing. We're seeing Travion and Quinshawn blocking, and they're sharing that running back's position. And then you see Donovan move in and change positions. So just speaking of the camaraderie on this team, this was the most unified we've seen them at Penn State. How does it feel to be a part of that offense?
It's a great feeling to be a part of this offense, veteran offense. Just them guys, like you said, Donovan and Carson stepped in when we needed them to. Carson definitely played a great game. Donovan Jackson played a great game when we needed him to step in and play left tackle. And everybody felt like he played a great game. So yeah.
You mentioned Brian Hartline earlier, and that wide receiver room he's built year after year. All these veterans come back to play in this natty or bust season. Do you think being a part of a team with that many veterans has helped you mature? But you came into it with that, but I mean, you're just growing week after week.
Yep. I should say definitely be around all the seniors that came back. Really, I'll say a mecca. Really being a real reason why I'm having a season that I'm having. Just him and Carnell, they just helped me a lot out there with knowing plays that we're running and everything like that. Just understanding defenses and stuff like that. So them two definitely been a big part of the reason the season that I'm having.
I know last night was a big night for many reasons, but the College Football Playoff Committee gives out their rankings. I know that's the first time you've been a part of that. Being a real freshman,
Yeah.
we tend to forget that. But going through that mentality and you guys move up to number 2, do you pay attention to all of that, or do you tend to block out the noise and stay focused here? We heard that you guys did tune into all of that heading into Penn State.
No, I didn't really pay no attention to it. Actually, I just found out from the lady right there. She just told me. I didn't really know. So I mean, we just got to keep working. All that no matter till we get there, and we got 8-9 more games left for the season. So we got to keep dominating.
And with the performance at Penn State, with this offense needing to get back on track, how do you keep the momentum going heading into Purdue?
Just coming in each and every day, taking it day by day. Just going to work, competing on Saturdays, and getting a win. Okay.
How has it been at practice? I know we kept hearing about the Oregon loss week after week, and you had the bye week, and everyone's just itching to get back into the winning column. I mean, going into the Nebraska game, we kept hearing about Oregon instead of Nebraska.
Yeah.
But now we're hearing about the opponent you guys are facing this week. It is Purdue. Everyone's saying they're not reflective of their 1-7 record, but looking at your opponent into this week, has there been a refocusing considering that bye weekend, maybe sitting with the loss a little bit longer, but getting that dominant win at Penn State?
Yeah. I mean, just because they're 1-7, we're not going to take them for granted. I mean, you see what's going on with college football, with Vanderbilt being the top ranked, Alabama, and being Auburn. So we're just going there to be ourselves, be Ohio State, and that's all we know how to be. So we just can't say because they're 1-7, we can roll a helmet out there and they're just going to lay down. You can't think like that. So we got to go out there and play our game, and dominate, man.
Thank you so much.